Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel, and this is it. Welcome to the finale of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough, part 101. Now before we start, we've got a blooming snowstorm tomorrow. We literally had a snowstorm yesterday in game, so that's very, very unlucky, but we are starting here on day 26 of Winter, Year 3, and we will of course be playing until day 30 of Winter, Year 3, or technically until the 1st of spring. I'm an absolute mess. Hopefully we didn't lose the hothouse. We're going to find that out in a moment. But even if we do still have the hothouse, we may lose it tomorrow. So let's have a look. Nothing's come in the post as always. And here's the hothouse. It's still standing, so hopefully it can still be standing tomorrow. We've survived one snowstorm. Let's survive another. I think this is actually our third snowstorm of year 3. But here we are starting off with a speed up, and I am an absolute mess doing this. This is the finale, so technically there will be one more episode next week, which is going to be my bonus episode. In that episode, we are going to do the horse race. There are 2 more random events, one in year 4 and one in year 5, so I'll be showing those, and I will also be answering some questions that I have had over the playthrough. So yes, the bonus episode is next week. But this is the last official Harvest Moon Back to Nature playthrough video from me. I am an absolute mess. I can't even begin with this. Yeah, I knew it had to end sometime. Of course I did, but the fact that it's ending now is just, I don't know, it's very bittersweet. We're sort of very early on in 2026 as well, so I think it's a good time for it to end, but I don't think I was ready. It's okay. For goodness sake, it's only a playthrough. There's going to be more playthroughs. I don't know why I'm so emotional. But we get lots and lots of things done in this finale part. It's very fun in my opinion. Yeah. There's some special things that happen in this episode. So with that, we have done all of our farm work for day 26. But we are going to grab the honey because it is somebody's birthday. And I can't quite remember, but this may be the final birthday of the playthrough. I don't think so. I think there's maybe one more. But it is May's birthday today. So we are going to go and give May her birthday present. Oh, I'm so not ready for this to be over. But I want to say quickly that I am so proud of myself for continuing a playthrough this long. It's been just under 2 years. My first ever playthrough on this channel. We're on playthrough 11 now. We're just having a little talk to... Oh, I forgot his blooming name. Oh, not this. We can't go into the house yet to give May her birthday present. See, I'm all over the shop. I've only gone and forgot his name. Barley. We were just chatting with Barley. He's heading into the house now. So let's go and give May her birthday present. We're going to have a little chat to Harris as well. And again, I'm going to do something very special a little bit later on in the episode. But we started this playthrough on the 3rd of March, 2024. And it's now, of course, the end of January 2025. No, no, it isn't. It's the 31st of January 2026. Oh, thank you. I got a present from Mom too, although I was kind of hoping she'd come visit me. I know that's really sad. May's story is very, very sad. But no, it is the 31st of January 2026 today. So, yeah, just under 2 years we've been doing this playthrough. So 1 year, 1 year, 10 months, right? 3rd of March 2024 to the 31st of January 2026. See, I'm all over the shop. Well, with that done, I think we are going to move on to day 27. The end is creeping ever closer. And I am crying. I am crying my eyes out. I just didn't expect this to happen. And of course, one of our days is a blooming snowstorm. Of course it is. Oh, dear. But it really is like losing a friend. Oh god, I'm so stupid. We knew I was going to be emotional at this part. We knew it. But as I've said before, I've been playing this game since I was a child with my mum. Doing this playthrough. I was so excited to show this game to you all because I just love it so much. And with that, we are going to head straight to bed. Day 27 was a bust, so let's move on to day 28. I'm so excited to just show you this. This is really the playthrough that kick-started my channel. Not that it's a very big channel. We're very small here, but, you know, so am I, so it's fine. But yeah, this is the playthrough that started it all. And like I say, I think we're like 11 or 12 playthroughs in now. So it is like a goodbye. Yeah, and you know what? I sound dead daft because for full transparency, I haven't recorded the bonus episode yet. So I've got a little bit of time because I am sort of working forward. I've got a little bit of time to to play and edit the bonus episode. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's nice and sunny tomorrow. That's lovely. Let's see if the hothouse survived. I've got a bit of time to play the bonus episode. It did! Oh my goodness, the hothouse survived! Yay! And so I do still have some playing of Harvest Moon to go. Obviously, you'll be seeing the bonus episode next week, but there is a little bit of a gap for me, I will be honest. And then once I've done the little bits that I need to record for the bonus episode, that really will be it. So I'm just so emotional. But for you, obviously, you're seeing the bonus episode next week. So you're like, what are you talking about? But for me, there has been a bit of time. So I'm delaying editing the bonus episode a little bit because I know once I've done it, I've done. I know that sounds so stupid. I cannot believe how emotional I am. I really can't. I'm so annoying, aren't I? Oh dear. We're just fixing the fence. We lost a lot of fence posts there in the storm. So we're now taking care of the cows and sheep, of course. We won't be getting any milk today because of the storm, which is a shame. But I don't know if we've ever had that in this playthrough. So we had a storm on the 25th. And a storm on the 27th. 2 days in between, 1 day in between. I'm not sure that's happened during this playthrough. It might have done. Yeah, how unlucky for the finale. But the hothouse survived. It's crazy. So let's see what we end up getting up to. Apologies if you can hear any background noise. It's actually not my bunny rabbit this time. There is an idling car outside with people being quite loud. I can't really tell them to shut up, so we're just going to have to deal with them. And with that, we are heading to bed and moving on to our second to last episode of the entire playthrough. Not episode, our second to last day of the entire playthrough, day 29. We've got some really fun stuff coming up in this video though. I'm just absolutely all over this place. Oh dear. So we're gonna get our milk. And I tell you what, I need to try and perk up a little bit. I'm acting like it's the end of the blooming world. So let's get Poppy our flour, and as it would happen, this is a complete coincidence, but we have just enough milk and a flour for tomorrow, and that's it. So it is, oh, thank goodness, I thought it was going to be a snowstorm. So there is snow tomorrow, but it is a festival tomorrow. I did try and check the news to see if it would talk about the festival, and it actually didn't. So that's interesting, because normally on the news, the day before, it will tell you, tomorrow is the blah, blah, blah. It didn't this time. But with that, we are going to head out. We were just seeing if Poppy had anything to say about the festival tomorrow, but she doesn't. It's a nice sunny day today, but of course it is snowing tomorrow, so we are going to keep Binky in the barn. No, see, even in the finale, I'm saying the wrong thing. In the stable. Now we're going to head into the barn and do the cows and sheep. We should have milk again. Yes, we do. So we've missed quite a bit of milk, but it doesn't matter. That car is still idling outside, so I do apologise if you can hear it. But seeing as today is the second to last day of the playthrough, I do something which I which I think is quite fun. See, I don't get why this person has left their car on and just left it idling in the middle of the road. Like, it's a bit inconsiderate, isn't it? Right, I've had to pause. They've gone now, so hopefully you can... you didn't hear it too much. So we're in the hothouse. Of course, nothing has grown in, but I didn't really expect it to. Our poor pineapples were never going to make it to the end of the playthrough, were they? And this is crazy. So I wanted one egg. And there was one egg there. How crazy is that? Because of obviously the snowstorm, we didn't get any eggs. But by some miracle, there was one egg there. And I wanted to do this in our finale. Let's go ahead and give an egg to the Harvest Goddess. This is the last time we're going to be seeing the Harvest Goddess. But I wasn't supposed to have any eggs because of the I can't even speak, because of the storm. But there was one egg to give to the Harvest Goddess. Is that a sign or what? So we're now going to head round the village for our last time. Oh no. We're going to go and see everybody. It's a little bit early for some people, so we will get back round to them. We're going to try and see as many people as we can. But this is our last walk around the village. I am an absolute mess. This is so silly. So we're going to say goodbye to everybody. Of course, we do still have a day left of this playthrough. And something very, very special happens. But I wanted to just go around myself and, you know, say goodbye to everyone, I suppose. But as I say, there is still a day left. So, our last walk around the village together. And I'm acting like someone's died. I'm genuinely distraught. I don't think I've ever been this sad about a playthrough ending in my life. Let's say hello to Carter. And for some of these, not all of them, I don't want to spoil too much, but for some of these, this is the last time we actually see them in this playthrough. So we are going to pop to the Harvest Sprites, but we are just going to pop down to the beach and see if Greg is on the beach. Spoiler alert, I don't think he is, unfortunately. So we don't get to say goodbye to Greg. And I completely forget to say goodbye to Zach as well. You know, the guy who's been collecting our shipping from the shipping bin. So Greg and Zach, I don't think we see you again. I'm sorry. Let's continue on with our tour of the village. Let's head into the Harvest Sprites hut. And this is very interesting. So it is the 29th of winter and all of the Harvest Sprites are acting like it's spring. Have a look at the dialogue. I thought that was very, very interesting. I think because if you hire them for these 7 days, of course it will be spring. So they are acting as if it's spring and that they are having the tea party. Which I just thought that was very, very interesting. So this is the last time we will be seeing all of the Harvest Sprites, of course. I think we definitely need to play another Harvest Moon game on this channel at one point. This has been my longest running playthrough as well that I've ever done. I don't think Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits will beat it. I don't think so. It might be close, but I don't think so. So we're at the clinic now. Let's say goodbye to Ellie. Again, don't want to spoil too much, but we do see some of these characters again, and some of them we don't. Oh, she wants to have a baby. Right, doctor. Get on it, love. We're just here for a chat. We're not going to have an exam, but we are going to grab some medicine. Turbojol XL, because, surprise, surprise, I even forgot myself, it is a birthday today. This is our final birthday of the playthrough. So let's head into the shop. because it is actually Jeff's birthday today. I completely forgot myself. So let's go ahead and give Jeff his present. Medicine. How lovely. What, for me? It's nice of you to remember my birthday. And you can see through all of these dialogues that I'm talking over just how much of an impact we've had on the village and what's happening. Because if you don't get friendly with some of these characters, then some of their events never happen. So Jeff has paid off all his bills. I don't think that happens if you're not close with him, if you don't do the random events. So we really have changed people's lives in this village. I'm acting like it's real. I'd live in Mineral Town any day. But yes, I know I've been talking over them, but there's a lot of really nice dialogues here. And tomorrow night, of course, we do have the New Year's festival. So there is still a festival in this playthrough, but that is the final birthday. Now, unfortunately, Anne's not here because she is up at the mountain. We did just miss her. So we don't get to see Anne with our tour of the village. We do miss off a few people, unfortunately, but again, we may see them a little bit later on. We do miss one as well. And unfortunately, I don't think you do see one later on. So goodbye, one. It's been nice knowing you. We're never going to see you again. Yes, scammer. We head into the bedrooms, but I don't think anyone's in them at the moment. And as I say, do please keep watching because there are a few surprises in this finale. So let's continue on our final tour of the village. It's our final full tour anyway. We've already been in the shop. We will see the village again. This is just our final full tour. So let's head into the mayor's house. Now, the mayor's dialogue is the same as what we've seen in previous episodes. Barley is actually here because it's his day off. We do miss seeing May as well, unfortunately, during this tour. But we may see her a little bit later on. We will definitely see the mayor a little bit later on as well. So let's now move on and say goodbye to Kano. I think this is the last time we see Kano. A lot of these side characters, again, this is the last time we're going to see them. Kano hasn't really made much of an impact, has he? Let's be honest. I think the only thing he does, festival-wise, is take a picture of you and your horse when you win the horse race. That's about it, isn't it? You don't even get a picture of you and your dog when you win the dog race. So now we'll say goodbye to Ellen. And all the animals, of course. This is the last time we see Ellen during this playthrough, I think. And she was one of the first characters that you see if you take the tour of the village when you first start this game. It's the first time and the last time you see Ellen outside, actually. Next up, we'll go to Mary. Let's see what Mary has to say. And we're going to take the shortcut and go through to speak to Mary's parents. Just nipping in the bedroom, as you do. And again, you have seen the interior of all of these houses before during this playthrough. All of the upstairs I made sure to show you. So you're not really seeing anything new. We're just saying goodbye. Got just a few more houses left. Next, we're going to go to the winery. This is where Cliff, Duke and Manor are going to be. Cliff's not outside at the moment, so hopefully he is in the warehouse. And he is. So let's speak to Cliff. I mean, I'm going to see them all again because I'm doing a bonus episode. This is the last time you'll be seeing all of them. So next, let's head into the winery. Speak to Duke. And while we're here, I decide to buy a bottle of wine. Why not? So we're going to grab a bottle of wine while we're at the winery. I don't personally drink wine, you know. Gives me a headache. I've not found one wine that I enjoy. Same with, like, you know, wine, champagne, even little things like there's baby sham, cherry B at Christmas, that kind of thing. I've not found one wine that I can drink. Prosecco, if it's got, orange juice, then I do okay. But I have to have juice in it. But they're just not really my kinds of drinks. And as I say, for wine, I've had wine on its own. I've had wine with lemonade. I've had wine with orange juice. And it just gives me a headache every time. So next up, we'll speak to Gray. So that's Gray and Saibara spoken to. We've just got a couple more to go. We do need to go back to Gotz's cabin because it was closed this morning. And we are going to nip into the poultry farm. We know that no one's at Barley's place, so there's no point going there. But let's nip into the poultry farm and say goodbye to our mother-in-law and our brother-in-law. Unfortunately, as you've seen, the people who are selling things, running the shops, etc., etc., don't really have any unique dialogue, but I'm going to speak to them anyway. So we don't really want to buy anything, so our mother-in-law doesn't really have anything new to say. But never mind, we can pretend we've had a big conversation with them all. And of course, the big decision is our little character staying in the village or leaving. That's not really our decision to make. That's the mayor's decision to make on the 1st. So we'll see if we get to stay in the village. That was the agreement that we had with the mayor, of course. That's why this playthrough is ending. That at the end of 3 years, we will be reevaluated to see if we can stay or if we have to leave. So we'll find that out very, very soon. But I'm sure you all know what the answer is. So this may be the final time that we see Harris in this playthrough. It may be the final time we see all 3 of these, actually. Louis and Gotts. I can't quite remember. And of course, Gotts is just going to ask us if we want to buy anything, which we don't. Because I cannot believe the hothouse stayed standing through 3 winter storms. I mean, luck is definitely on our side. I can promise you I did not cheat. I think there's a way to reload to stop the storms. I think I've said that before. I've never actually done it, but I think there's a way where you can reload. I promise you that is not what I did. I have not cheated whatsoever. It is pure luck, and I'm just so happy about it. So with that, we are going to drink this wine. Cheers. This is for you. Everybody who's stayed to watch this playthrough, thank you. We'll have a glass of fictional wine because I can't drink wine. So with that, we are going to go to bed. Oh no, I'm going to set myself off again and move on to our final day of the episode and our final day of this playthrough. Goodness me. There is, of course, a festival tonight, and then we have quite a lot of the episode left still because we do have the 1st of spring. And then something else, which we'll talk about when we get there. So there's still a fair bit of this episode left, but this is our final day on the farm. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? But we're leaving all of the animals behind as well, so we say bye-bye to the dog. Oh. I don't know why I'm like this. I say I'll see him again for the bonus episode. This is the last day of the year. The mountain summit is a good place to greet the dawn, to greet the dawn of the new year. We will, of course, be doing that. So although it's a festival day, I think everything does run smoothly because the festival doesn't actually start until midnight. And you'll see that a little bit later. So for the final time, nothing in the post. Are we surprised? We're going to go and see Binky the horse for the final time. Although, of course, it's not the final time for Binky the horse because we do still have a horse race to do. But this is the official last time you will see me taking care of the cows and sheep in this playthrough. And we got lots of wool. We'll see at the end if we hit that wool goal. I don't think we did. So yes, you will see Binky the horse again in the bonus episode, but you will not be seeing the cows and sheep again. This is the final time we will be seeing them. So goodbye, everybody. I know that you're going to live long and happy lives. I just won't be there to see it. Oh dear. Why am I acting so morbid? We do have a bit of a group going on there, and we are missing 1 or 2 animals, I think. So that's why we're going round again. There's one. Is that everybody? It might be. But with that, this is the final time I'm going to be feeding the animals in this playthrough. I'm assuming they're getting fed off camera. Thank you very much. I don't even want to think about that. I think I've said it before in this playthrough, but it always makes me sad thinking about my Animal Crossing villagers because I've abandoned them. On our final day, the flowers have grown, which I think is quite poetic. But we won't be picking them. We're going to leave them be in the hothouse. And this is our final time we are feeding the chickens. And collecting the eggs. So goodbye, little chickens. Again, you will be fed. Just not by me. This is our final time, of course, fixing the fence. That I won't miss. And with that, we are going to head all the way up to Mother's Hill. And there's going to be quite a steep jump cut here, so I do apologise. I'm going to jump cut straight to midnight. And we're going to do the New Year's festival. So here we are at midnight, and I'm going to stay quiet for this part. So I'll get back to you when the festival's over. And that's it. That is our final festival of this playthrough. Again, technically not, because we're going to do the horse race in the bonus video. And what's this? It is the 1st of spring, and here comes the mayor. Let's see what he has to say. So how are things going? You know, it's been 3 years now since you came to this farm. Yep. Do you remember the promise we made at that time? I do. I do. During the past 3 years, I have watched the kind of life you've made for yourself on the farm, and I listened to stories about you from the villagers. Today I came here to share some of those stories. Now this, would you please come with me, is something I have never seen before, as far as I can remember. And I don't know if this is because we've had a baby, got married. Everybody is gathered in the square. Now I don't remember this at all, so I have had a good ending where I got to stay, but I think that was said on the farm. A lot of people gathered here today for you. You did a really good job. Good job, John. Everybody gathered here today for you, John. Which is why I did my whole excursion around the village, because I don't remember seeing this. I'm not going to read all of the dialogue. Hopefully you can read it for yourselves if you'd like to. But the reason I went around the village yesterday saying goodbye to everybody is because I don't remember seeing this. Oh, we do get to see Zach again, look. So from my memory, and there's Kai. I don't remember seeing Kai again. So from my memory, if you did a terrible job, then you got the bad ending and you had to leave. I don't know if I'll show those. I might show those in the bonus episode, the other endings. But I remember that the mayor tells you on the farm that you can stay. I don't remember this bit at all. during my playthrough, so I wonder if this is because I had a baby or if I got everybody married, which is two things that I'd never done before during playing this game. But I got an amazing ending, and I've never seen it before. I genuinely remember the mayor telling me I could stay on the farm. So maybe this ending happens, like I say, if you have a baby and get married, if you marry all the other villagers together. I don't know. But I was so surprised to see this ending because I've never ever seen it. However, I have seen what comes next, which you'll see in a moment. Sorry I'm talking over all of this dialogue, hopefully you're reading it. And even a mention from the Harvey Sprites, look. So I was so pleasantly surprised to see this because I honestly couldn't remember it. But this, for some reason, I can. There's somewhere I want to go with you, darling. Will you come? Now this scene I do remember. Ah, this brings back memories. How many years has it been since we talked together like this here, eh? And this is the reveal. Do you remember? What we promised. I waited all that time for you. So the little girl you meet in the intro of the game is your wife, whichever wife you pick. What a reveal. So no matter which wife you pick, like I say, it will be that little girl from the beginning. Let's work together to make the best of life. And that is officially the end of the game. So the credits are going to play now. I will get back to you when the credits are over. There is some more, so please feel free to skip them if you would like to. We're going to watch the credits together, and then I will see you in a moment. So I'm going to stop talking now. If you don't want to watch the credits, then please feel free to skip to 33 minutes and 58 seconds. I will get back to you then. See you in a moment. So that's the credits done. Thank you very much if you stayed to watch them. We are now going to go through the stats. So 88% complete, which I believe is 100% completion. You can see all but one of the power berries, but the power berries obviously don't count in this version of the game. 100% complete on the house, 64 recipes. Potpourri, River, Jack and Binky all have full hearts. Our money is a lot. We have a full house of 10 chickens, 10 cows and 10 sheep. Only 19 fish, unfortunately, because we did need them. And all of the fish prints down at the bottom there. Now let's look at everything that we have shipped. 282 turnips, 270 potatoes, 207 cucumbers, 259 strawberries, 208 cabbages, 279 tomatoes, 223 corn, 270 onions, 206 pumpkins, 264 pineapples, 481 eggplants, 351 carrots, 767 sweet potatoes, 340 spinach, 511 peppers, 724 eggs, 772 milk. Unfortunately, only 161 wool, so we did not get there with our 200 goal for the wool. 999 mayonnaises, 447 cheese, and unfortunately only 64 yarn because we started too late. So we got over 200 of everything but the yarn and wool, which we knew. So let's quickly look at our chicken list. We've ended off with 3 gold chickens, so we won the chicken festival 3 times, and everybody has full hearts. Similarly, let's look at the cows. We have 2 golden cows. So we only won the cow festival twice. I don't think you can win in your first year anyway. Maybe, I'm not sure. And full hearts with all of those. And of course, full hearts with the sheep. And again, 2 golden sheep. We won that one twice as well. So next, let's have a look at our harvest sprites. Full hearts for all of those. Now, earnings and expenses, of course, don't really mean anything, so we'll skip that. And we did manage to fully upgrade all of our tools. So that is our stats that we're ending off with. And that is officially the end of the playthrough. So again, next week, even though I haven't recorded it yet, next week there will be a bonus episode showing us getting the Powerberry at the horse race, the 2 random events in Year 4 and Year 5, some questions that I had throughout the playthrough that we're going to answer, and perhaps I will show you some different endings, that kind of thing. So there will be a bonus episode next week, but in terms of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough, this is it. So thank you all for your support. It just means the absolute world. I hope you'll continue to watch whatever playthrough I put out next. I'm not sure myself. We do have Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits that is ongoing, so please feel free to check that out if you would like to. There is also a playlist for this series if you would ever like to go back and revisit old episodes. But for the final time this playthrough, bye Embers!